Hi there, it's Wayne from Planes, Handles and Restoration. Today I want to talk about this plane. It's the Stanley Bailey 4.5H. Right guys, there's not much information on these planes, but we'll do a bit of a review of what we all probably already know. First of all, they were made in size 4.5, which is this one, and a 5.5. They were made between 1902 and 1924. Which makes them a type 9, which this one is, through to a possible 12 or 13. They were made in the USA, but they were made for the English market, possibly Australian as well. They were made to compete with the infill planes of the time. Right, there's two distinguishing things that make this a 4.5H. One is the weight, which we'll come to a bit later, and the second is the letter H that comes next to the 4.5 number in the casting, which I'm just about to show you. Hopefully we can get this on camera. Right, where it is, well, that's the best way around. There, can you see it? H. Yeah, there, I think you can see that. Right, that's what it has to have in for it to be 4.5H. Okay, so when you're looking for them out there, that's what you're looking for. That is the only identifying feature there is. Like I say, the weight is the other thing, and we'll come to that in a minute. Other features of this plane were the frog and the blade. The frog came from the early 5.5s because they were 2.25 wide, which allowed them to fit between the cheeks, which obviously are thicker on this. And also the blade, which had to be thinner as well. So it came in as the 2.25, not 2 3/8. The other feature that you probably might have spotted as you've been looking at it is actually on the lever cap. Now this lever to me seems like it's gunmetal, but it also looks like it's factory done. It doesn't look like it's been tampered with and made later. Maybe you out there, somebody out there, could tell me otherwise, but it's the first time I've ever seen one with a gunmetal lever on it. Right guys, considering this is all to do with weight, I thought we'd have a bit of a weigh-in. So what we're going to have a Type 10 Stanley, we're going to have an early English Stanley, and we're going to have the H, and we're going to see what the weights are. Right, here we go. Let's start with the American Type 10. Right, that weighs 4 pounds 8 ounces. Now I'm going to put the early English one on. That weighs 4 pounds 10 ounces. Now for the 4.5H. Now that weighs 5 pounds 2 ounces. So it's an old 10 ounces heavier than the Type 10. Also 8 ounces heavier than the early English one. That's some difference, isn't it? Right, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found that informative. If you've got any comments, put them below. If you'd like to like it and subscribe or even follow, that would be even better. Also, I'd like to thank my daughter for helping out. That's great. And anyway, see you next time. Bye.